EOM Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello everyone, it's a very beautiful day and thank you very much for joining us. You're watching the EOM Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Today on the program, we shall be taking a look at the Nigerian economy from the perspective of industry operators. Also on the lineup is Let's Talk, and our focus is on Chief Alhaji Dr. Rasak Akani Okoya at 80, AY Homes, BIZSHIELD Africa, and TOONWALK Limited. On Spot On is Tokumbo Aromolaran, who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Von Automobile Nigeria Limited. And on the face-to-face is Hussein Safa, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Sara Products Limited. It's a package you must see. Sit back as we bring you the details. Luxury home essentials brand Maison Vola recently launched its flagship outlet with pomp and pageantry. EOM Business Network had an exclusive interview with a delectable founder and chief executive officer, Imelda Obiche, in her state-of-the-art showroom in Lekki, Lagos.
Maison Vola is a luxury brand. And when I say luxury, I don't mean luxury like high-end luxury. I mean mid-range luxury. We found a niche in the market where people have to travel to get all their products, all their essentials. As common as a bath mat is, you can't find one in Nigeria. As common as a towel is, you can't find good quality towels. So I thought to myself that whenever I travel, I always find myself with excess luggages coming back home. Why don't I start a business like this? I'm sure I have people who struggle with the same issues I'm currently struggling with. And talking to a few of my friends, most times they'll say, oh, I'm looking for who's coming back to Nigeria, who can help me take a suitcase back. And what are you trying to say? I'm trying to send bed sheets home, I'm trying to send towels home. I said, this is something I actually really like, so maybe I should start a business in this. Most of the products I have are Egyptian thread counted sheets. I have your Turkish towels, I have your full cotton towels as well, I have your bath mats, I have your bathrobes, I have your room sprays, I have your sachet scents, like scents where you could put in your handbag, you could put it in your car, you could put it in your drawers. We have a very humid environment in Nigeria, so sometimes when you close spaces, things get to start smelling funny. So I decided to start a sachet scent where you could put things in little places just so it smells good as well.
Dr. Ibiam Festus Uko is the management consultant, RESSA Project Nigeria.
You know, schools are being visited and then the information is given to them and they are all always very happy for that because they see it's what they can do. Then they are given a space of time. The first thing is that they will pick our form. That form is the first documentation for us to know their details and what they have in mind. Are they going to use it for commercial or they want to use it for residence? They will indicate. And then what is their payment plan? How do they want to pay? And what date do they want to pay? Because the date they have chosen, they have to be paying at that particular date at their own convenience time.
Chief Odujaye Obagun is the founder and chairman of ONWARD Group.
I'm Chief Odujaye Obagun. I started business about 70 years ago. My first company was ONWARD Stationery Stores, 1. Then 2, ONWARD Paper Mill, which produces book envelope and everything. 3, Scannic Ibadan. It's one of my production line. And then we sell no carbon required paper, SCR, for ONWARD Stationery Stores. That's the major business we are into. Our group is so many things because we take care of less privileged children. We have provision for them every time I do my birthday. and we really look after the less privileged people in our society. And this is what we need the government to be doing. And then we are doing that on our own. I would like to see them, prospering in a higher side. These are the business we formed so many years back. I would not like it. I would not like our group to die as a company. And this is my opinion about the our group. Well, I know RESSA Okoya, Dr. Ayo of Lagos, about 60 years ago. It was just about 20 years before I met him. We are neighbors. He lives on number 9. I live on number 11. He does this in County area of Lagos State. That's where we knew ourselves. Chief RESSA Okoya has achieved so many things. He's a very lucky man. And, I don't have anybody, I praise his full effort in starting business. And the business has grown to a lot of places. He has a lot of branches in the Lagos area and throughout Nigeria as a whole. Well, my advice to him is to keep what he's doing now very well. No, I think he's getting old, and he's not old in mind anyway. So I think you carry on with whatever. It's not very easy for somebody to achieve the age of 80 and be so strong that he is now. So I praise effort very well.
Saeed Omogboye is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of AY Homes Investment Limited.
EOM Investment Limited. This company started like 3 years ago, 2017 officially. Before that, we partnered with other real estate companies here in Lagos, selling for them as their consultants and realtors. But right now, we decided to go fully into it. That's why we have to incorporate the name EOM Investment Limited from Ayodeji. So the company was incorporated in the year 2018. It's Corporate Aviation Commission, CAC. And so far, we thank God. We had this mission to at least to build the topmost real estate sector in Nigeria for home buyers, for property investors, for realtors, for consultants, for whoever that wants to come into property sectors and make it happen. We want to make sure we assist everybody to become an home owners in Lagos, especially in Lagos, Nigeria, because as you know, population of Lagos is every day. So that is what our mission is. So our core value is just to attain that height that will make people to recognize if they think of getting a home in Lagos or in Nigeria, they think of AY Homes. Since 2017, having worked with some companies, real estate company here in Lagos, we are one of their top raters in Lagos. Omogboye Said, people call me Said. Since we decided to go fully into it on our own, so far we have 5 projects. We have Wasobia Garden, Liberty Garden, we have Wasobia Garden, Ocean View, we have a Lekki Precious Garden, we have Liberty Garden Scheme 2 is about to be launched. So currently we are developing one of our projects at Ibeju Lekki, which is a Lekki Precious Garden. The fencing and the gatehouse is ongoing. We are clearing others too for development. So we'll be able to achieve that within 2 years of our existence as a company. We want to make sure we give people affordable homes. Homes that will not make them be a debtor to others. So what we are trying to do is to build for them to pay rent and own later. We call it rent to own. So I want to give them a world-class infrastructure inside all our estates to make sure they have everything they need inside the estate. Social amenities, playground. Think of good road network, electricity. Think of any other thing you want inside the comfort of your environment. That's what we are going to provide for all our clients. Currently now the least that we have is 1 million naira per plot. It's very, very affordable. I will make the payment very, very flexible. With 400,000 you can start with AY Homes. You become a landowner in Lagos. I think that is the list. Whoever that wants to buy land, that is serious in buying land, can equally afford that, especially in Lagos. So 400,000 naira, you spread the payment for like 6 months.
Temitope Akintunde is the Chief Executive Officer of BIZSHIELD Africa.
BIZSHIELD Africa started in January last year, almost a year now. I think January 22 officially. It has been before. We have been brainstorming, doing some own work before them. Officially, we started working on it January 21 last year, and so far so good. The app is ready because we want to be having our own payment gateway instead of using other existing payment gateway. Anybody transacting on the app will pay directly through the payment gateway. By March 1st, it will be in the market. People can download it on the iOS and Androids and start using it. The people, the tech involved are not based in Nigeria. The people that are building the app, they are based in UK because we want everything to be perfect. There will be no network failure or anything like that. Number one, we've not really launched. It was a pre-launch we did in December 19 to sensitize the public about the app. By March 1st, that is when we'll do the launch. The pre-launch is just to invite some subscribers to subscribe at a subsidized rate before the actual launch, which the subscription fee will be higher than now. Our clients are the self-employed, the entrepreneurs, the African entrepreneurs, the people that are selling goods, the people that have various services like catering, event planning, real estate, sellings of goods, any business you can think of. We have rooms to accommodate all the categories of businesses. So those people are our clients. A lot of it, because like I said, if you look at BIZSHIELD Africa app, is mainly technology. You don't have to leave your house before you get what you want. You don't have to, all you need is just pick your phone, make order for what you want. With the payment gateway, you pay for it without you can lie on your bed and you do it. And within the next few days, your goods have arrived at your doorstep.
Adekunle Gafar is the founder and Chief Executive Officer of TOONWALK Limited.
TOONWALK is a full-fledged multimedia consulting company. We started out about 14 years ago as a merely video production company. But over time, based on the challenges and the demands of customers, we had to evolve. We've been able to venture into film production, documentary, television commercial, animation, 3D design, 3D architectural designs, and all of that. We also work with SMEs because we are a growing company. Because of the challenges that most small businesses face in terms of promoting their products and services. Because traditional medium of advertisement is quite expensive, and we try to create a promotional strategy that positions small businesses for profitability, using the internet. We create short advertorials, 60, 30 seconds, or we do a longer version, of storytelling about their product and services, in a way that will engage customers or potential clients. And also, we understand that video marketing is essential for the success of any business. Only that we underestimate the power of video marketing in this part of the world. So we try as much as possible also to educate small businesses on how they can leverage on the power of video marketing, to promote their business and position it for profitability. Our vision is to use multimedia as a tool for national development. That is why all of our training, all of our content development, is channeled towards empowerment, helping the economy, helping, fellow entrepreneurs, to move from point A to point B. Our mission is to build a multimedia powerhouse that is knowledge-based and supports the growth of the multimedia space using African content, African images and iconography. We do a lot of TV web commercial, but nowadays, it's web commercial. For example, we are working presently with a foremost psychiatrist. We call her celebrity psychiatrist. I don't know if you know her, Dr. Memuna. We're working on mental well-being, mental health well-being. We came up with a strategy to educate people about mental well-being and other things that are attached to it, and to also demystify the stigma. What we decided to do is to develop a 13-episodic series which will educate people but also will promote our brand. So these are the kind of things that we do.
Tokunbo Aromolaro is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Von Automobile Nigeria Limited.
The government has done a lot recently to make doing business easier, and a lot of credit must go to the Vice President, who appreciated the fact that we have a problem in attracting business startups in Nigeria. Unfortunately, not all the agencies are responding as they should. Federal government has made an effort in recent times to improve the ease of doing business index in Nigeria, realizing that it's been difficult for businesses to start up and for new businesses to get registered and take off appropriately. The Vice President has championed this cause, and Nigeria has moved up on the international scale in terms of ease of doing business. Having said that, there's still a lot of room for improvement. The Corporate Affairs Commission is a focal point for facilitating business. We still need to bring in competent hands. A lot of Nigerian businesses and institutions are bedeviled by politics and parochialism, so much so that you do not get the right people, the most qualified people attending to you. And the mindset or attitude also has to change. People have to appreciate that they need to render service and they're not doing you a favor. In Nigeria, most people behave as if they're doing you a favor, and people who want to start a business, who are bringing their own money to invest in this place, are unable to get any help. They're made to run around as if they are the beggars, whereas they are bringing in their own money to spend here and invest in this country. It behoves on us to make it easy for them to be able to establish. And many investments have gone to other countries just for the reason that it's so difficult to do business here. Alongside that is also the way our ports are organized. We need to reorganize customs and get them to a level where they are efficient, and it's possible to tell how long your goods will stay at the port for if you're bringing in things that are authorized and your documentation is in order. There are ways you work out the documentation such that way before the goods arrive, all your paperwork is in place and your goods do not have to stay one day longer than necessary. It's as if because we want to drive revenue, we make every effort to delay the stuff and ensure that everybody pays more than they should just because somebody has revenue targets. But we insist that if all the goods that are coming in are properly assessed, we will make much more than we're currently making. It has to do with the inefficiency that's also at the port and the various leakages that make people who should pay not pay, and the few that are unable to pull any strings are made to pay through their nose. These are things that we need to correct to make doing business in Nigeria a lot easier.
This is Sara Products Limited. Sara Products Limited is Nigeria's premier mattress, pillow, and beddings manufacturing company. The company is built on the core values of professionalism, quality, integrity, and cost effectiveness, with awards from local and international organizations, including the Standards Organization of Nigeria. All the products of Sara Products Limited are tested, certified, and trusted. Call us now on our hotline 234-1791-8912, 234-1774-2130, or 080-8028-2811, 081-2211-2233. Better still, come over to our corporate office and ultra-modern showroom at 184-185 Happy Avenue, Kirikiri Industrial Estate, Kirikiri, Apapa, Lagos, Nigeria. Hussein Safa is the Chief Executive Officer of Sara Products Limited.
The company has been in existence for over 25 years. We're into the manufacturing of flexible foam, produce mattresses, cushions, sheetings, carpet underlays. Even now, we're coming up with a new product where we produce fire retardant foam. Mainly can be used in our mattresses, it can be used for soundproofing, it could be used for generators, etc. We employ around 450 people nationwide, and we currently produce around 350 metric tons of foam. We intend to offer all varieties, all categories of products, ranging from economical products for the lower markets. We have medium range, and we have a very luxury high-end products. Our mission, in order to execute our visions, is to achieve this by having the latest technology in the foaming industry, which we have upgraded our factory significantly since 2018. So we have one of the first machines in West Africa that produces some of the best quality of foam available. Some of the products and services that we offer, of course, we offer mattresses, which is our main line of business. We have a wide range of products. For example, we try to understand the end user's needs, where we, for example, for the elderly, we have a specialized orthopedic mattress, which we are very well known in this industry for. Of course, when you want to be successful in this environment, as I said at the beginning, you need to understand the end users and where you want to target your product and how you want to target it. So you have to really understand the product itself. So for instance, we have, for the economical side of the products, we have a lower end product, which is durable, strong, and it's also, most importantly, affordable. Then we have our medium range, which we have 3 different other varieties, where it's a medium density foam, which can be used for any category of an age group. And then finally, we have, of course, a very high-end luxury product, which is mostly aimed at hotels. Today, we see a lot of Nigerians going overseas abroad to purchase a luxury, high-quality, high-end mattress. Over the year or so, we were able to produce that high-end, high-quality product, which comprises of pocket spring, high resilient foam, micro spring, a very high-quality textile, and we undergo a 9-step quality check before the product is released out to the market. We pay attention to quality. We have steps of quality control, which is undertaken for every product that we produce and release out to the market. Additional to that, we do a lot of product development, where we bring expertise from overseas to help us improve and develop new products for the Nigerian market. And then additionally, technology plays a very significant impact. As I said earlier, we recently purchased the latest machine in the foaming industry, which is we are the first one in West Africa to have this machine. So that plays a big impact on the quality itself. Then we also try to give more attention to our distributors who distribute our end product to the end users by improving the channels for them. I strongly believe the manufacturing sector has starting to dilute for the reasons of the poor infrastructure that we have in Nigeria today. I believe the government, the right agencies should start paying more attention to manufacturing. For instance, for me, as an example, my operational costs are significantly higher than other countries. Some of the reasons being no power, so we're having to rely on generators, the traffic, accessibility for our products to reach the end users. Some of those roads are really undrivable on. And obviously, you need your product to reach to the end user. So it always becomes a higher cost due to breakdowns, traffic jams, etc.
Well, and that's a beautiful place to call it a wrap on today's package of the EOM Business Network. Thank you very much for spending your valued time with us. We hope it was worth your while. But just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to our feedback handles on the screen. Sincere gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Always remember, with you and us, we are champs. Oh yes, I remain Olorogo Elkanah Moari. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel on Monday. We'll see you then.